Hey everybody, I'm Zishan Haider. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Job and Hub, and today I'm coming at you job seekers at a very important concept and actually why most job seekers are getting fleeced when they apply through job boards, which are conventional. Okay, so 2% of all job seekers that apply through conventional job boards actually get a job. That's really low, and that's not serving the purpose of what a job board is supposed to do. Why is that? Right. What is a conventional job board anyways? Currently, what Bangladesh has up to this point in terms of job boards and job platforms, they're all conventional. Why is that? Well, there's 5 different reasons I want to discuss today. Conventional job boards versus Job and Hub. Okay? First point, the CV bank. I'm pretty sure you have all heard of this concept. CV bank, what is it? Basically, you submit your resume, which is a static model, right? You write it down in a Word document and you send it in and it gets stored in the CV bank. And the job board that possesses this, they basically take your CV out of the CV bank and throws it to respective employers based on their job posts, okay? So let me tell you why this is a bad model in the first place, because this is one-way communication. It encourages and facilitates one-way communication between the employer and the job seeker. It literally puts a barrier between the two entities. That's bad. That's not conducive to hiring the best employee possible. Why? Because first of all, the resume could change, okay? But it's static, so it's just being dragged out of a database and just thrown at the employer. What is the solution to this, okay? The solution is actually job seeker profiles, like LinkedIn, okay? Every job seeker has his own profile, and employers can visit that profile whenever they want, and they get the whole resume for free. So employers are actually not even having to buy CVs from the CV bank. They can just go directly to the job seeker's profile, and the job seeker can spruce up his profile as much as he wants, do search engine marketing. All of these different things is possible when a job seeker has his own profile. It's a very liberating thing, having a profile, okay? And it allows many different parts of your profile to be dragged and extracted out, and through the use of algorithms displayed in employers' profiles too as suggestions. Or if they make a search on the job board or job platform that Job and Hub is, then they get accurate results because it's the job seeker that is constantly updating this profile, right? The profile strength increases the more you do things for your profile. You fill out a project and extracurricular, that gives more insight for the employer as to what you have done, which projects you have engaged in, etc., etc. So that's one reason why the CV bank is an archaic model, and it really encourages employers to resort to really, let's just say, unethical practices in terms of hiring, okay? So number 2, there are only employer job posts. Now the entire dynamic of this is just completely screwed up, because what is it doing? It's putting the focus on the employer. Whereas, okay, the conventional knowledge of the job industry is that there is an oversupply of job seekers and an undersupply of employers. So what do? They highlight the employers so that the job seekers can flock towards them. But what does Job and Hub understand? Well, Job and Hub understands that there's a lot of candidates, obviously a lot of job seekers, but a few of them are qualified for that specific job role. So what do? We put emphasis on the skilled job seekers, okay? Our terminology is that there is an oversupply of employers and an undersupply of skilled job seekers, which would be appropriate for a specific role. So we re-engineered our entire business model to adhere to that. Now, in conventional job boards, you only have employer job posts. Employer job posts is basically the employer is like, okay, job circular. I need to create a bunch of job posts for these job circulars, and then the job board will take a bunch of CVs out of the CV bank and send it to me, and then I have to filter all 5,000 candidates for each job post, and there's like 500 job posts. So that leads to massive inaccuracies in terms of hiring and discards any opportunities, right, which are not so obvious. So what we do is we try to mitigate these situations by making skilled job seekers the emphasis, and that means that they can actually post jobs too. There's something called job seek post on Job and Hub. What is a job seek post? So say for example, you don't want to apply to a very specific job post, but you have your own requirements. Okay, you're saying that, okay, fine, I'm good at coding. I do PHP, HTML, CSS, Java, and I have a specific time schedule. I want to do part-time. So you select that part-time option, right? This is what you are. You're a part-time worker now. So the search engine will recognize you as a part-time worker, right? So if an employer comes to your profile and likes your profile, they'll actually be able to see your profile, see your job seek post, and know that you're interested in a specific job. And if that employer's job requirements for a specific job post matches up with that, then bingo, you have a match, right? They look at your job seek post. And that's the main emphasis, because we're trying to draw attention towards the skilled job seekers, not towards the employers as much. Obviously, employers can post jobs. That's the conventional way of doing it, but we want to add an extra facility which gives equal opportunity to the job seekers as well. Third point, there is no transparency in the conventional job boards. Transparency. What is transparency? Transparency is an equal understanding, okay? What I see, you see. Now, what the job seekers see is not accurate a lot of the times, okay? What they see in companies. So there's a lack of research facilities for job seekers, right? When they apply to a job, they're just applying based on, okay, what are my salary needs? Okay, can I get in? I'm really praying that I get in. Okay, it's desperate. It shouldn't be like that. The job seekers are the ones on top, right? You guys have all of the information. You guys are learning. You guys are updating your profile, but you need You need to do research on the companies that you want to get into, because the number one reason why employees do not fit into a workforce is because they cannot adapt to the company culture, okay? Or they have something that they have friction with the company culture. Company culture is number one thing, okay? And then comes the job requirements and stuff. If you can fit into the company culture, even if your skills are a little different from what the job is required, you can still adapt to that company and fit their needs properly. So what we do is we provide review platforms, okay? Not only can job seekers do research, but employers can also do research. For job seekers, there is salary reviews, interview reviews, and in general, company reviews, okay? These three, company, salary, and interview. What is a company review? Basically, job seekers can go onto any profile of an employer and see another employee's review about that employer from the inside out. So the employee will be able to give his comprehensive experience of what that company is like. Now, these are completely anonymous reviews. So if you're a current employee, or if you previously worked at a company, you can submit a review anonymously. Nobody will know who submitted this review, but we do have that data that, okay, this organization is actually like this from the inside out, based on the employee's review. Salary review, the average salary for a specific job position, okay? Very important concept. This is actually one of the key motivators for a lot of people, the extrinsic motivation, right? They look at the salary of a specific job position in one company, another company, and they're like, okay, who do I want to choose, right? And then find the interview review. A lot of people are very nervous about interviews. With the help of interview reviews, you can understand for which job position the interview was, how it went. Okay, was it a positive experience, neutral experience, or just a negative experience completely? And how they were asked questions, and how you can further improve on your own interview when the time comes. Okay, so these three things will help you get into an organization that you really like. Okay, so that's the research facilities that we provide, which conventional job boards have no idea about, okay? B2B reviews are there for companies who would like to do research on other companies in terms of outsourcing, okay? Say for example, I am a real estate company, I want to outsource my marketing operations, but I don't know if this company is good or not, okay? But with the help of B2B reviews, other companies that were previously customers of that one outsourcing company can actually give the reviews, and obviously every single one of these reviews, it shows a star rating, okay, out of 5 stars. So you'll be able to get a good understanding plus comments, and that's going to really allow you to do the proper research.